There's one thing that living alone has taught me, and it's that you can't really run from your thoughts. They stick with you. They don't go anywhere. You can't erase them. They're like clouds. Even if there isn't a cloud in the sky, you know that they'll come back. And that's just kind of how life works. I think I've had to do a lot of sitting with my thoughts, but I haven't done a lot of being honest with myself, and that's really taken a toll on how I view the world. I think I kind of settled into a space where I started to feel like life was happening to me, and I didn't really have as much control over life as I wanted to. And, I still feel like that often, and it kind of feels like I'm stuck in this cycle that just keeps going around and around, and every time I break out of it, it feels very momentary. What I've been trying to do is find ways to break out of it, and some may call it capitalism, some may call it, life. But I think for me, it's this mindset that I'm just not in control when I absolutely am. But it's not as easy as saying that you are, right? I have a responsibility to myself to build my confidence back. Not only my confidence, but my trust in myself. I didn't recognize how I did not trust myself, and still do not completely trust myself. And it starts from the little things, saying that you're going to do something and then putting it off days, weeks, months. And this idea that we will have more time and it will get done whenever it gets done. It's twofold. It's like one half of it is the fact that, tomorrow isn't promised. And the other half of it is like, what about the promise that you made to yourself, And I think things happen and courses change, and that's fine. But when it's consistently a thing of not showing up for yourself, it starts to weigh on you, and it's weighed on me. There are things that I've wanted to do, and I have just put them off, and it's for many different reasons. But I think I just overall want to trust that I will get it done. I'll make it happen for myself, whatever that thing is, little or big, because it matters. It doesn't matter if that thing is making me money, or if it's giving me recognition, or it's helping me to elevate in my career. I think those things are important, but I think most important is what affects you at a soul level. And the things that I have needed to do for my soul, I have not done. Because those things don't always make me money. They don't always elevate me in my career. Nothing in this world may happen. Nothing in this physical realm may happen. But on an energetic level, a lot happens. And it's just crazy to me how I don't see the value in that, in serving myself and in serving my higher being. I just let it go to the wayside because it's not as important as what I can physically see. We tend to go after the things that we can physically gain some sort of benefit from. It's so easy to do those things because they're tangible. You can touch them, you can feel them, you can measure them. The things that really resonate on a soul level, you can't measure that. You can't. It's something that you kind of just innately feel. And I think that is the thing that we call passion, that, we compare to creativity. It's the thing that makes us excited. That is the thing that we must chase. I want to see myself excited. I really do. And I want to trust myself to invest in those things that make me excited. I feel like another thing that's been holding me back from doing what I want to do and what I love to do is this fear of rejection. I have made videos on it and talk to other people about rejection, but in all honesty, rejection is a very hard topic for me. It's a very hard thing for me to swallow, because it means that some part of me doesn't feel like I'm enough for whatever it is, a person, a job. And that feeling of not being enough, it's like a hammer just coming down and destroying everything that I've built, all of my confidence, all of the things that I tell myself that I am. I tell myself I'm beautiful. I tell myself I'm talented, I'm capable. And then this hammer comes and it destroys all of those things. And, I think if you have tough skin and you know yourself, then it's a lot easier to say that hammer doesn't mean anything. And it has no power here. I don't think that's a place that I've reached quite yet. I feel like I'm definitely still a victim to the hammer, and I allow myself to be in so many ways. I don't want to fear rejection. I truly, genuinely think that the best way through rejection is to see it as redirection. And unfortunately, you don't get to that point without experiencing enough rejection. There has to be some sort of exposure to it for you to just get used to the feeling. And that's not to say that you should seek to be numb from rejection. That's more so just understanding that it is a part of the process, as much as acceptance, as much as validation, as much as confirmation. They're just as important. It's a hard pill to swallow, and it's not something that a lot of people want to go through. We want to feel the goodness of the process and the yeses and you're doing a great job, but it's not always like that. And there will be moments that you are told no and told that you're not enough. And I think in those moments we have to know ourselves on every level to know whether or not that is right or wrong. So I'm still working on these things, and I'm still figuring out what that looks like for me. I'm just grateful that I have some sort of guiding light, something. I don't exactly know what it is, but something just keeps telling me not to give up.